Hopefully, I don't. Kevin, wearing your shirt, Kevin. I got a little shit for not wearing your shirt, even though I wore the hat. I do like your shirt. I had to wear the jersey because told my buddy Randall who gave me that jersey I'd wear his jersey if he made me one. So I support everybody. So if you send me a jersey, I will wear it. Just so you know, um, I like to support everybody. So I was a fan of sports, and I supported Randall. So that's why I wore the jersey. So if you go back, Bubba and Charlie and Trey and Bill wore their shirts. I just told them in the text message that you can wear your hat or your shirts, even though Chino read it wrong again. These guys don't know how to read, so I have to explain it to them. So today I'm not going to review any bats. We're just going to talk about some of the things we're hitting and just kind of give some, you know, thanks to people for helping out and just kind of what it's been like for the last 3 months since we started doing this. So Mario, how you doing, bro? How's how's everything going? Congratulations on your son and his law enforcement thing. That's good. Uh, but anyways, just some of the like over the years, like what we've done, and obviously where I'm at now. Uh, what's up, Dennis? How you doing, brother? Mr. 63 in the house, right? Look at this for you, Dennis. Like this will always be my favorite bat, no matter what. I can swing. There's so many great bats out there. Don't get me wrong, but when you got a bat with your fucking name on it, I don't know how else you could say anything else is better. Look, I even showed you that you can hit down here, uh, and it still works. The handle wasn't broken in, so I was trying to break it in. Let's see if I got any in. Oh, and the end cap works well too. So make sure you get end cap shots too. So I don't know why people get so mad that I use a knob. I love it. It's because the way I hold it, like this, so it helps with my hand, like just the way I rotate the bat. Because I notice when I have one without it, like this, I notice it catches, like the way my hand rolls through it, it catches. So it's not the same swing over and over. I know that people used to talk about the weighting of it, and it doesn't really matter to me. You know, it's whatever you could swing. You want to use a knob, use a knob. You don't want to use a knob, don't use one. I even had okay, thanks, Adam. Uh, I even had my hardball bat made like that. I'll show you. Now we're talking about. I don't know if I showed it to everybody last week. Uh, so yeah, the knob is like so. It was the way I'd hold it. So hardball bat. And this was just about 5 years ago. The last time I played. This was the best one I ever had. Love that bat. It was a 33 and a half by 31 and a half. It says right there. 31 and a half. I had it made 33 and a half. Yeah. Love this bat. Love wood bats. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go over what we swung this week and what we're gonna be swinging next week. This was the first week we did the Mikens and California and iconic bats, and we're gonna do it again next week. We're just gonna keep pushing them. So I'm just gonna talk about. Like, I'll start with the California bat. California Love. Great bat. Light. It was a 16.4 and I think 9.8. I had it written down somewhere, but I'm not really going to go over it right now. Just kind of the only thing I'm going to talk about is compression. So we had put up. What's up, Junior? How you doing, brother? Love your backside. Loved your video today. Uh, when we got it, we got these two bats right here. Bill and his older crowd. probably 60 swings on it. And so when I got them, they were testing 175. This one was testing 175. This one was testing 180, and they haven't moved, which is a good thing because we put 75, 70 on this one, and now we're at 170, 172. I'm like writing. I couldn't tell what bat they were swinging, and the same with this. We were at 60, and we're at 160 now. So they haven't moved compression, which is crazy. I mean, not even a little bit. The barrels are hot. You can hear it too. These are game ready bats. Like I will say, well, there hasn't been one damn senior bat we haven't swung at all. It has been terrible, or one bad one. And Bubba said it live, like he can't wait till we swing a bad bat. I hope we don't ever get one, but honestly, there's no senior bat to this date. And we haven't swung them all. You know, and obviously everybody knew for the last 2 years I was swinging them with short porch, so I don't really know that what everything is. This is all new. It's like a kid in Christmas time, you know, getting to try all this new stuff, and it's pretty awesome. You know, like don't get me wrong. You know, like I showed you just a minute ago. Yep. So that bat, and I'll honestly hit the crap out of this bat. So I swung this. I had 8 home runs in one tournament in a row. Just so you know with that bat. Well, not that one. The one that decompressed already. So, the one thing we do with our decompressed bats is we give them to a paraplegic league, or we try to, like the heavier. Well, since me and Trey swing heavier, we give them to one of our sponsors, Greg. He plays in a paraplegic league, and we give them our bats. So if they don't break, but when they get down to 140, 150, 140, we'll give them to them, and they use them. So, but like these, I was telling you, they're still 180, which is, this one's 180 and this one's still 175, which is, what's up, Nene? Great bats. It took me a little bit to get used to them because they're so light. You got to get used to the weighting of the bat. I will tell you, if you swing this bat or that one, you need to stay with those bats. Don't try to swing anything else. They're not exactly like, you can't go swinging this bat and then go into this one, even though this is a balanced bat. This is definitely a heavier end load. This one, it was a 16.296, and this one was 16.2, but this one's a stiffer handle. It's just, you got to try the bat, man. I love this bat. We all do. In fact, I got to take it out of everybody's hands because this thing has 215 swings on it, and it's testing at 200. When we first got this, it was 225. After 130 swings, we were down to 205, and now we're at 220 and 215, 220, and it's 200 still. So this bat is, you can still put swings on it, and maybe because it's balanced, it's all that weight's not generating to decompress the bat as bad. Same with this one, the EMC Square. This one was, when we first got it, was 225. It is down to 175 now. It was 175 after 100 swings. It's 220 swings. It's still 175. So this one didn't drop. This bat is really good, but you can hear the sound change if you watch our live Wednesday. Well, Monday and Wednesday. This is when we said, but Wednesday, I heard that one change on this, and I was hitting him on the other field. I was in Bubba, as Bubba said, put your big boy pants on. So we don't have anything that's failing, even after all the swings we put on it. And we had, what's up, Migo? Beanie Weenie in the house. We had 5, we have 5 different swings. What's up, Randall? How you doing, bro? Yeah, love your jersey, man. If you ever make another one like that, I love wearing that thing, bro. Just so you know. Appreciate it. The one thing that I realize is these bats don't drop as fast, which is great for people that are out there trying to buy bats. But I will say the one thing I noticed about these Micans, these are really great bats, but they drop faster. Well, not all of them. I'll tell you in a minute. This one right here, we got this at 205. It got down to 180 after 90 swings, and then now it's at 190 swings, and it's 165, 170. So you cannot swing this like I'd say 100 swings and then put it away if you plan on trying to use this for a whole year. And this could be because it's a 28, and the weighting on it is decompressing a lot faster. You know, from the hand. I mean, the hand weight's really light on this, 8.6 and an 18.6. So it's a sledgehammer, which I like. Charlie liked it. I mean, but Bubba hit field balls on the other field with it. You know, he had the wrap on it, that 7-ounce wrap, and he was hitting home runs with it. So, I mean, it's a really I said earlier, we have not swung one bad bat. The Mike Deal was a 205 too. I like this bat. Charlie likes this bat a lot. Like, and just, you can tell. I mean, this bat, this has 100. Where was this one at? This one actually has 200 swings on it. This has more than what we put on Big Cat. This started at 205. After 110 swings, it got down to 175, and it stayed at 175. So that could be a good sign. There's no cracks or, like webbing or nothing. That's it. Like, it had one paint chip on this one. That was it. That's the only thing I've noticed about any of these bats. The Johnny Bailey, on the other hand, we had that. This was 255, which was crazy for a senior bat. What's up, Bob? What's up, big brother? Everything good? Is it raining? Is it snowing there yet? This one was 255, got down to 225 after 75 swings, and now it's at 180 swings now, and it's at 200. So now it's right on par with everything else. But, I mean, these things all have over 200 swings on them, and they're all still passing compression with our swings. I mean, when we got Trey. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Trey squares everything up. And if obviously he hadn't been here for a few days because of his back. He was actually dancing at the Pegasus, which is a gay strip club, and got hurt. He fell off the stripper pole. 52 degrees. Nah, sucks for you. It's I think it's 81 right now, or 82. It's a little sore today, so I didn't hit today. Anyways, getting back to the bat, 205, all the 200. I mean, right, 200. So everything's pretty much over. I will say this is one bat that I was surprised that it was so high when we got it. 255 is crazy for a senior bat. I mean, like, this bat, I swung this again, right? So we had over 400 swings on this thing, and I took it out the other night just to try it out, just to see. And I put another 30 swings on this thing, and this thing is gas. I mean, it's still testing 175. They got a good thing going on at Proton. So nothing, no paint. I know I had talked to Vic. He had said that he got like paint chipping off it. Nothing wrong with this after 440 swings. I mean, that's what you want. You want to be able to invest your money. And I mean, this one took a few swings for sure. Like the Suncoast bat, like this thing's got 500 swings on it. Still testing 180, right? And this bat's legit. I mean, the Suncoast never had a bad bat. I think it's just the only thing, like we talked about, was the hand weight on this thing. It was so much hand weight, 10 in the hands. And I know we all know why they do it, so these don't blow up as fast. But the weight, the ball comes through these ones really good. When you connect, I mean, like, you could feel like the only thing I feel differently for my swing is because I have more of a baseball swing. Sometimes the bat hits still back here when I'm coming through. But when you get your timing down with this bat, and I proved it last night, or no, last night, Wednesday night. I hit on base Wednesday night. I took 4 swings with it, and I hit 3 out of 4 with it for not swinging it for a while. I just wanted to try out and see what it was like. Derek Williams bat. This is a 28. I'm gonna try this bat out. It's one of my buddies, but I'm gonna try it out. Now these two bats right here, great bats. They're two different companies, but to me they swing pretty similar. Dennis Curry's bat, the suicide awareness. If you don't know his story about his son, you can go watch that. That's why you support guys like this. Really good bat, man. Like this one a lot. It's a 28. It was tested at 225. It's down to. I've only took 40 swings with it. It's down to 215, so I only dropped 10 and 40 swings. So, and that was with the harder balls. I like this bat a lot. And Anonymous, everybody knows. I used to game this before I went over to Short Porch. It was one of my. It was always in my bag, so it's always in my bag now. So, I know, and everybody's unpopular. You know, I do what I want to do, so I don't really care what anybody else thinks. You know, everybody has their own decisions, but I'll show you these are the bats that are in my to-go bag right now. And I rotate. Obviously, sometimes you might be hotter with something else. I could see swing game in this bat. I could see, obviously, I'm always going to have that one in there somewhere. I don't take it all the time because obviously I don't have too many left of those. And also the Be Iconic bat. The I mean, shit, dude, you can't go wrong. I wish I had a bigger bag. I need a bag that carries 20 bats. That's, the good thing about doing all these reviews is you get to try everything and you get to see what pitch you're swinging. To be honest, it takes me 5 swings to get used to something else, and then I just swing it really good like anything else. There isn't one bad bat. I mean, how do you go from this to this? Like, how do you swing this bat and swing this? This is a whole ounce in load. This is a balanced bat, even though it's more like a quarter ounce in load. So this one's 18.2 and 9.1 on the hands. This is 16.2, 9.6. Big difference, but I still hit the crap out of this ball. So I got somebody who's gonna come on again, but let me see if I get there. I'll get finished talking. Hold on. Let's see. I just noticed it. Adam, you there? Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see if Adam joins. Bringing Adam on. He's going to talk about last week, the Creators Tournament. Let's see if he comes on. Adam, I sent it. I don't know if you got it. Oh yeah, there you go. What's up, brother?
What's up, dude?
How you doing?
Living the dream. How about you?
You know me, man. Everything good at home? Mom, all right? Doing okay right now?
She's still in there dealing with it, man. Heart rate's still up and down, so they're kind of like trying to slowly bring her heart rate down with the medication. So she's got AFib. It's she's already had it for a while, so we're just kind of waiting and seeing. But she's at the best place possible in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, but everybody keep Adam's mom in prayers, please. We got a lot.
I appreciate it. So what you got going on, man?
Nah, nothing, man. I'm just out here playing with my bats. No, just I'm in the game room, just talking shop, just talking about what we were doing, where we're going, just like how it's been. I pretty much brought every bat out that we have.
I was watching.
I just kind of talked about everything that I liked. I know that you're high on this bat.
Oh yeah, that's one of my gamers. The two main bats that stay in my bag is that one and the Mayor bat.
Can't go wrong.
I like that. No, and it's between the Scared or the Black OG, but I kind of like the Scared a little bit better because it's got a crisper feel.
Right.
And then the new Blackout, I like it. It's got the Spin Tech on it. It's a little bit stiffer. I really like that.
X?
Yeah, the X. Yeah, I'm big on that one right now.
We haven't sung it yet, so I don't know.
I'm gonna try to work on the video on it this weekend. We played last weekend, so I couldn't really I mean, I filmed it the first time. I forgot my radar, so I didn't use the radar. So it's kind of hard to. You want a radar on a video, kind of help judge a bat sometimes. And then when I went down there to the content creators draft, Friday morning, me and Dakota rode out there to the fields, and we were just going, let's just check the park out before you get, because it didn't start till that night. And dude,
Right.
all the content creators were already out, kind of out there, or showing up the same time I did, and we all just. So I put some swings on it then, and velo wise, yeah, it hangs with everything else. But you
Oh,
could,
really?
yeah, but it's just it fits my swing because I cut it so much, so I
Yeah,
can
you
spin
cut
the
the ball
ball.
real up. Yeah.
Yeah, so it
How's
works. It
the
works.
Yeah, speaking of that, how was that? The contact rate? How was it? Like
Oh
great?
man, that was probably one of the top softball events I've been a part of.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we man, I had no idea what to expect, because I kind of
Right.
like, or so, you had the pros out there, you had the content creators. And I work with Ricky over at Smash It Sports some. He works with me and stuff, and I never even met Ricky, and it's the first time I got to meet Ricky Sheffauer. And then, but I mean, everybody was super cool. All the players that came up and signed into the draft. So like Friday night, they had the way it went down Friday night was we all met at the fields. Um, the players would come up and get all their uniforms from their coaches, and we had hitting with the pros. So you had like Sarah Helen, Cole Campbell with hitting with the nation, Austin Dow, Flip Washington. I mean, you had everybody out there as the pros, and they were hitting. They were just out there hitting with the players, and then
Oh, wow.
eventually we had the home run derby, and then they had if you guys are not familiar with Josh Muron, Too Hefty, they had the hitting challenge at him where he put two
Oh,
screens behind him and he got the pitch to you. You had to use his bat. And if you could hit the screen, you weren't about hitting him. You had to hit the screen to get it past him to move on to the next round.
right.
Watch some of that, man. That was really cool. I mean, he made that a great event. And then they played some pickup. You sign up and play some pickup clincher ball. I don't know
Oh,
what
I
it
think I
was.
saw a clip of that. Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago ball, or they call it pumpkin ball, and they did that and stuff, and it was all going on while the home run derby was going on, and people were still coming and getting their uniforms, and they had a trailer set up for you get they buy merchandise, bats, gloves, you name it. They had everything out there, and then in the right behind the trailer they had food trucks. So you had about 4 or 5 food trucks out there, so you could buy food, and it was all there. All the food trucks were all there all weekend, man.
Oh, so you didn't have to
Yeah.
leave. Yeah, you didn't have
No,
to leave.
yeah, you didn't have to leave, and then they had another concession stand in the building, the main building. But you couldn't ask for a nicer park, man. We had great weather. It
Yeah, it
was in
looked
the
nice. Yeah.
yeah, it was in the low 70s, and you had turf fields, but it was in the low 70s, so it wasn't hot. It wasn't too cold. The only night it got cold was probably Friday night. It got down into the like almost 49, about in the 40s when I looked at it last time. But that, Saturday it turned out good even when we played it Saturday night. So Saturday morning you came out there and you played 2 pool play games.
Uh-huh.
The creators got to play in 2 of the pool play games, and then after that we started bracket play, and then regular bracket double elimination tournament, man. And I mean, it was fun, man. Everybody was cool. I love my team. Big Ben.
They won
Let's
it
see
already.
who. Yep, it came down Saturday night. It came down to Average Dude softball and Flip Washington's team. They were the 2 undefeated.
Uh-huh.
So they met each other, and then Average Dudes beat Flip in the semifinals, and then damn if Big Ben's team come back, man, win 8 games straight, and
Wow.
double
And
dipped
double dipped them. Nindo's
double
team.
dip. Yeah, so them boys were hitting it, man. They hit it, man. It's dark in here. I didn't realize how dark it was, man. But no, I'm at my mom's house. I don't know how to turn a
That's
light
all
on in
good.
here.
No, that's all right.
But no, it was an awesome event, dude. I wouldn't hesitate to do it again. I mean,
Are they doing that next year again?
yeah. Oh, yeah. They're trying to bring in more teams. They only had 12 teams this time. So they're going to bring in more teams. But
Is
yeah,
it Lake Wiley, South Carolina?
yep.
Right.
Lake Wiley, South Carolina. It's kind of close to Rock Hill, York, South Carolina. I know a lot of guys that play in my area know where that's at because I used to have like the NSA Worlds, the Church Worlds there.
Rock Hill. Is that where
Yeah.
my son was supposed to play? Is that
Yep.
where you get?
Yeah.
Okay. All
It's
right.
close to there.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, and it was just a nice area. The fields, man, I mean, just weather
Yeah, they
wise
look
in the
nice.
fields,
They
you
look
couldn't
really
ask for
nice.
better. Yeah. And I mean, just the whole atmosphere. Everybody made it fun, man. in League Joe. I don't know if you guys are familiar with League Joe. They help run the draft, and
Oh, they
with
do
that,
tournaments, don't they? They do
yeah,
tournaments.
yeah. So they kind of ran it and made sure everything went smoothly and stuff like that. So it turned out cool, man. I had a blast, dude. And like Saturday night, everybody in the tournament, or a majority of the people in the tournament, went over to this one sports bar. We all hung out there and ate, had a few drinks, and then came back Sunday and started all over. So I mean, it was an
Oh,
absolute blast.
tell them how you felt Sunday morning when you came back.
Yeah, old Adam thought he was still young, so I had too many BL that night.
Yeah.
I sat down, looked at my box of Bud Light, and I said, "Holy cow, dude! I drank a shitload of beer." And I was like, "Yeah, it's time for you to go to bed, Adam." And
Right,
so I went
when you start reaching in that box and there's nothing there, you know.
to yeah. So, but yeah, I sat down there with the all the content creators and
At
kind
least
of
you had a
shot the
good
shit
time.
with them. Yeah, shot the
Yeah,
shit with
looks like a
them
good
and
time.
talk shop with them and stuff like that. And, guys that I didn't know anything about or I wasn't really the biggest fan of, kind of, I see them differently and I think a lot more of them and stuff. And I mean, we kind of become friends and stuff like that. I mean, and
Yes.
honestly, man, I learned a lot, learned a absolute lot and stuff. So it was pretty cool, and all. But I would definitely do it again in a
Yeah,
heartbeat.
you and Hendo got on pretty good, right? And
Yeah, League Night
Josh is
Heroes
Josh,
and
yeah, League Night Hero guys, yeah, you and Cal.
yeah, they got me off with my shirt off with
Yeah,
too
I saw
hefty.
that.
Yeah, doing a little
No,
belly bump there, and then
I could tell
who
you've been drinking. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I think I was still drunk that morning.
Yeah,
So they wanted me to race him in a foot race. I was like, bro, I can't do it. I
yeah, your
said,
knee would fucking probably pop out.
yeah, and I said I think I was still drunk at the
Plus, he's
time. So
probably fucking. He's still in his 30s, isn't he?
I think so. He's a big old boy now. That's a big
Yeah.
rascal.
Well, he played football. I know he played football and hockey or something in college. So
Yeah, he's a good guy, though, man. I know people misunderstand him a lot, man. But if you get to know him and stuff like that, I mean, I ain't trying to tell his
yeah, but he looks like
thing.
he's probably that's probably just show for the.
It
He's
is. It's
probably
a
just doing
show,
it. Yeah,
and it riles people up. And you got people out there say, "I can't wait to hit him" and stuff like that,
yeah.
and all. But he had a blast with that man and stuff. And then I don't know, man. It was an absolute blast and stuff. But he
That Sarah girl smashes the ball right.
yeah, dude. So we went out there Friday morning, and she was out there. She came out there, and we all were hitting Austin Dow, Cole Campbell, League Night guys, and us. We were all out there hitting behind the barrel guy, Travis, and then Mauricio and Dylan were out there from League Night Heroes, and we were all hitting. And I watched Sarah Helen hit, man. And I'm telling you right now, dude, I dare anybody, man. I mean, she was hitting in the 90s, man, with a men's ball. And
Yeah, man, with the men's ball. Yeah,
with the men's ball, she hits it, son. I mean, she was doing that
yeah.
with a 240 bat, not and a men's ball. So,
Oh,
I
she's
don't
a
know.
Mikan, right? She swings Mikan, right?
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
slow. She's swinging that JR9,
yeah,
Justin.
and
Yeah.
all. But she was swinging a little bit of everything. It was, and that was the thing too. It was a bat provided tournament, so you got to try all different new bats. You didn't have to worry about lugging all your equipment to the field and stuff. So you could just
Oh,
you bring your glove and your batting gloves, and you're good. And you got to try
that's good.
everything. You got well,
What
you had
so what was the most popular bat there? You would say
the
Swan.
three bats that I thought I saw that swung the most was either the red and green Marucci, and I
Uh,
don't know anything about them bats because I haven't swung them. The red and white Easton Cannell and
oh
the
yeah,
Fat Guy BP bat was swung a lot.
yeah. I saw that a lot swung when I watched
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So I was tickled to death to see that and stuff. But and, they
Yeah,
had their choice because there was Mike and Worth, Marucci, Easton, um, Anarchy, uh, and Short Porch were all out there, and I mean that's what the main ones I kept seeing people swing. So
that's the hardest
yeah,
thing about going to that because you're like you get one at bat and you're trying to figure out which one you want to swing.
yeah.
That's the only
Well,
bat. I mean, if you
so
hadn't swung all those bats, you know what I mean?
well, the one thing on Friday night, even though you were doing hitting with the pros, they were letting people just hit. So they were because we had the three fields, and there was people out there just
Oh,
taking
so you could
BP.
try the bats out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you could try
Oh,
the
okay.
bats out, and it helped break the bats in for the tournament. So it just helped them break them in a little bit. I don't none of these bats had any swings on 'em, if I believe, and so they kind of helped
Defense
break
got
them
the
in and
phone.
stuff. Yeah, so people got a feel for the bat, especially in the home run derby. I didn't realize how dark it was, man. I might have to move, but yeah, it was an
Oh yeah,
absolute
you're an hour
blast.
ahead too. What time is it right now?
Yeah.
I came on a lot later than I normally do.
Yeah, and
Oh
I'm
yeah,
in
it's
my
4:12, so it's 5 there. Yeah, it's gonna get dark there.
yeah. Well, and I'm in the room that they didn't have the lights on. It's called the sun room. So
Yeah,
yeah, it
no
might not
sun.
be no,
Yeah,
ain't no sun right there. So but no, I'll go in there and sit, man, because I know you can't see me. Not
I
that
just
anybody wants
realized
to
it was
see me.
4:12. I didn't. So it's
Yeah.
5:12 where you're at. So appreciate you coming on though, man. I know it's kind of late. Normally I'm there sooner.
Nah, you're good, dude. I'm cool. I mean, it's but no, yeah, dude. I mean, if anybody ever wants to get into it, because I mean, the thing I didn't realize how fast it sold out. It sold out in 20 minutes.
Really?
For 12, yeah, it was 12 people to a team, 12 teams, man, and they said, yeah, they're definitely gonna have to up it up. I know they're supposed to have a anarchy draft down in
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah,
Set
and
up some,
Euless. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw them advertising for it.
yeah. So, and it's gonna be all the anarchy guys, the anarchy pros going to it and participating in that. So it'll
Like
be a little
Flip
bit
and
different.
Austin.
Yeah,
All right, and I saw who else was there's some other ones advertising it. I can't remember now who. Oh,
yeah,
Barry from here. Barry from Texas is our Anarchy and Waddy also
yeah.
guys. So the senior
I
part.
wonder if that
I
guy
want.
that big rascal Billy Person, if he's in it. The dude,
Oh,
he like,
he probably
yeah,
will come. That big dude.
yeah.
It's like,
He
yeah.
just had a new bat come out called the Wet and Wild, I think, or something.
Oh, is that
But yeah,
his? Yeah.
yeah, that's his.
You,
Yeah, I believe that's his bat.
I wonder if
Yeah,
I guess it'll probably be a U-Trip tournament. I don't think it'll be a senior tournament for anybody though.
nah, it's definitely a U trip. Because you got
What if
Austin and
what
Flip.
if you're 90 years old like Trey? Can he swing a senior bat?
So when I was out there, man, they said it when we first came on. They said, "Hey, if you were a certain age, you could swing a senior bat." But I didn't see any out there. It was never an issue because I had a guy that was on my team. He
Oh
was
yeah.
over 55, so I would have thought he could have swung, but he didn't. He was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good, man." And he was just mad he couldn't swing his own bat. So he's like, "This was broken in." I said, "Well, these are good, man. Swing these." But no, man, I had
Oh
a
yeah.
blast. All my teammates were cool. Um, the winning prize, man, Big Ben's team. Uh, it's 12 of them plus Big Ben, but they got a $10,000 check for Smash It Sports Credit. So they split it up amongst all of them, and they all got that for prizes. So I thought that was a
Oh
pretty
wow. ten
awesome prize
thousand
package.
dollars.
Yeah, and stuff. So,
If I
but
was
yeah,
Ben, I
dude.
would have just. If I was Ben, I'd just kept the 10,000. Said, Here's your
Yeah.
ring, guys." No,
Oh yeah, yeah. But you know me and Ben, we both know Ben. Ben's not that dude.
no,
Ben's
Ben's
too
not
good of
that
a
guy.
guy.
No, Ben's a
Yeah,
great guy, bro. That's a
and I
guy
ain't gonna
you can't.
lie.
That guy's probably said 2 cuss words probably in his whole life,
Yeah, he's
maybe.
just a good dude, man.
Yeah,
Big
he's a
Ben's a good
great
dude
dude,
and stuff. And he
and he hits the crap out of the ball.
yes he does and stuff
And
and
he's a
all.
lefty. You know what we think about
And
lefties.
well, he's already got an advantage. He's in that box that he
No, I
gets that
know.
better
It's
box. I
already
mean,
flat like this, like
yeah.
manicured and everything, and then our box is like this. Yeah,
And if he rolls one over, he's already one step closer to the bag. So
and he's already 8'5". So
yeah, big rascal. But
him and Bubba,
no,
yeah, they
yeah.
like
I mean,
boxers.
they were. Dude, I'll tell you what, though, it was funny to watch these guys that couldn't play, like Big Ben and and Hendo and Flip and all them, and we were all strategizing, trying to beat each other because we couldn't play. It was the only control we could have in the game was the actual coach and stuff. And you were going out there seeing people calling time, trying to kill momentum, and they were trying to like, hey,
So,
I listen to watch Flip tell them let's work the pitcher, step out every time he pitches, and they were working it, son. They were working.
oh
It was
wow,
funny.
they
Yeah,
wanted to win. Yeah, this was
yeah,
not like some just show up. Yeah, I watched that game. I didn't watch the last one. I watched I guess when the Big Ben's team beat the to go to the F game, and I watched that
yeah.
game. So, yeah, Ben's a great guy. Hendo's a great guy. I got to hit with him that
Yeah,
one time in New Mexico.
yeah, he's cool,
Flip,
man. He's a big rascal, dude. I didn't know how big he was.
yeah,
Is
dude.
Hendo? That's a big
Yeah,
dude.
and he looks skinny and he's not. He's fucking solid, man. He's a fucking
Yeah,
solid.
I mean, I don't know how tall he is, man, but damn, he's tall.
He's nine
Uh,
foot four. That dude's 9'4". That
yeah,
motherfucker. Any of the
yeah.
motherfuckers that play, any of those dudes that are taller than me and you are 9 or 8 foot. I always tell all
Uh,
those. No wonder you're fucking 8'5", of course. You
yeah, I
know.
know, man. Our short asses, man. They just,
Yeah, I know.
I feel like the shortest shit out there, dude. Ain't gonna lie to you. I know
I
what Chad
always
feels
tell
like
him
now.
because he gets this strike that comes like right here. That same ball is gonna be like this over me. So I don't
Yeah,
know what you're talking about, bro. So
yeah, I
no.
know. Well, everything is below Bubba's hands when he's
Yeah,
swinging. He likes
everything.
them.
Yeah, yeah. He hits the ball.
Uh,
Yeah, he cuts the shit out of the ball. Him and his dad.
Yeah, yeah, they
Trey,
do.
on the other hand, I'm surprised. I had to look at all these bats after Trey swung them. I was like this, like dude. And Trey's notorious for breaking bats, and then he'll put it to the side, and then he'll let somebody else swing, and they go, "What'd you do?" Like Tommy Boy, "What'd you do?" Like motherfucker broke that
Yeah.
motherfucker. You broke it before you gave it to somebody.
I'll tell
And
you,
somebody,
Chad's like that. Chad will sit there and like, hey man, let's test the handle of the bat and after, before and after, see what the handle tests at. Because
yeah,
everybody's gonna he'll hit a handle, boy. I'm just
yeah,
like, and he'll
shit
always try
true.
to say about me, and I'm like, dude, I hit after you, and all the ball marks are down there toward the taper. I'm like, shit, dude. I said I didn't jam you inside that much on the pitches. I was like, good lord.
That's. I will say Charlie gives Trey the hardest time because of his swing, but I like if you watch Charlie swing compared to anybody else's, his is just the same like yours. His swing is
Yeah,
just like yours, where like my swing and Billy's swing are pretty much a similar baseball, even though he's 20 years older than me. We have the similar swings where Trey squares everything up. And Bubba just, he's a freak. He's one of those freaks. You get to he can hit any ball out, any bat.
yeah.
He's one of those guys.
I would
He-
pitch Bubba, man. He loves that low pitch, dude. He can cut the
yeah.
shit out of that low pitch. Watch him pitch and
Trust me, he
stuff.
gives me a hard time about it right now.
Yeah,
That's a ball you shouldn't swing at. He always tells me. He goes, because I hit that one the best. And I go, yeah, I know. I just,
yeah.
I do like that low pitch. I mean, I think it's from baseball. You get so used to
Well,
swinging it.
everybody's a little different. Like like Bubba's got a downward swing
Yeah.
plane.
No, sir.
And you
Yeah.
got like yours a little more level to upper, but mine's downward. And then I got this bad habit of going up high with my hands, but I mean, as long as I hit it out in front, I'll level off. But but mine's but if I keep my hands flatter, it's even better. But that's why I just put it on my shoulder because I say, please stay there. And yeah, and then but when my hands go up, it's just a steep downward. But if I hit it out in front, it works out a little bit better because I'll drive it more and stuff. You
Yeah.
know, I get
Yeah,
that
I
we.
see that. And that's a good thing about our hitting guys. We all have different swing leagues.
Oh yeah,
Charlie likes that ball up here. Chino likes that ball up here. I think me and Bill like the ball, and Billy and Bubba like the ball down here. Trey likes that ball across his chest.
yeah.
And so it helps with all of us that we can all.
Well, and the thing too is like it depends on what you're trying to do with the ball. So if you're trying to cut it or
Yeah,
drive the ball, you're going to hit it a little different than say, hey, if I'm trying to hit it out, I'm going to lift it a little more. Still cut
yeah,
it, but lift it a little bit more. Believe it or not, when I try to hit it out, I take off my swing a little bit so I can kind of get under it. Because
yeah.
so
That's
I
why
take off my swing.
if you ever watch our lives, you hear me all the time because even Bill and them are saying, he goes, I say 75 to 85 is all you need.
Yeah,
You just have that. If you cut that ball to 75 to 85, that ball's gonna spin right out.
yeah,
So obviously you're
and
gonna hit the 90s or the people are gonna hit 90s, 100s, and stuff like
oh yeah,
that. But the chances of you hitting a 90 consistently out, 95 consistently out is
yeah,
very rare. Because you're gonna hit that ball solid, and you might get that to the fence and it knuckles down, or you hit it.
yeah.
Like
You
Trey
get
has that ball.
someone like Josh, he murders
Yeah,
it, and you have to watch what Josh is trying to do. If he gets back in the box, he's trying to he's like you. He'll try to catch that ball low and lift it a little bit, but then
right.
he'll move up in the box when he's trying to drive it out or cut it, and he's going for the velo. Well, when you cut it, your velos are going to come out. They're going to drop a little bit,
Yeah,
not a
they're gonna
lot,
drop. Yeah,
but he cuts it and he'll try to hit that line drive swing. And Josh is one of the best ones I've ever seen that can adapt his swing like right away. Like me, it takes me a second. I need a few swings, like I say, all right, now I'm gonna try to lift. So I want the ball a little bit lower, but I'm still gonna cut it and hit it out in front, but I'm gonna come under it and drop it cut. But like Josh, dude, one swing, he just backs up and he's so damn strong, he's a gym rat. So
yeah,
I've never Chad likes everything chest high or above. I mean, he just
yeah. He
and I
murders
mean,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
you can
he
see it.
absolutely
Yeah,
yeah.
when
And you
he
got
catches
like
that ball here. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And he's
But
all
you
fucking.
got
He's all of
yeah,
4'7". So
yeah, exactly. And that's tall for him. So I mean, but like you got Trey. I mean, Trey's consistent though. I mean, he might square it up more, but his swing's so consistent, you can kind of tell. And like when you see him hitting, well, we got the radar going. That's why I think it's a good thing for you guys to have the radar
Yeah.
is like when Trey's hitting, he's so consistent, and you see his numbers climb a little bit. You're like, okay, that bat's different because you know
Yeah.
that's a good way to tell and say that's bat's a little different for Trey. Or like if he goes from a balance to an inload, his swing is there, but you can tell sometimes the inload works better for him because he kind of squares it up and lifts it and stuff. But
Yeah, for sure.
you know, yeah.
And
But
he's
like,
also a mental case when it comes to bats. I'll tell you one thing about Trey is he'll say, "I can't swing two pieces. Or I can't swing this, or I can't." But then he swings it. He's like, "Oh, okay, this bat's good." I was like, "Just
yeah,
try it, dude." He's always been that way. Plus, sometimes his thong's a little too tight, so I tell him to unloosen it or take that. You know,
yeah,
like that. Remember those Reebok pumps with the pump?
yeah,
He's got that
yeah.
for his thongs. So when he
Let the
pumps it,
air out.
I
Yeah,
just
gotta
let
let
the
that
air
air
out.
out. Yeah.
There you go. So
You
let that
know.
air out and stall.
Do
So.
y'all do that off camera? Y'all don't do it on. Y'all don't film it, right?
No, like we'll move to the side. You can hear that. You can hear it. I don't
Oh,
want. I
okay.
don't want people to be like, "Oh shit,
Uh,
is that Trey Stone?" Yeah. No, because then we don't need all these guys coming out and watching Trey. You know, we need to try to
yeah,
keep it closed as possible. You know, these guys come out, they see Trey, they're like, "Oh my God, there's Trey right there."
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
So yeah,
stuff. But no,
he
man,
keep
I
he
gotta, I
keeps our
gotta kind of
guy
watch.
market going up for sure, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He I need to come watch y'all. I had to watch y'all's videos this week, and I've been wanting to get a chance to watch them and stuff to see the stuff y'all swung. What bass did y'all swing this week? I don't
We
remember.
swung all the Vikings,
Micans.
the new
Yeah, yeah.
the new for us, but the all the two pieces. We didn't swing that new Johnny Bailey one piece yet.
Yeah, but I mean,
These
it's good to see somebody else swing them. I hadn't swung those either, the two-piece versions. I
oh
see it.
no,
Marcus, I know Marcus swung them. I didn't. I just don't remember what they were, but I mean,
this one the camo, yeah,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
and then the Mike
yeah.
Deal,
Oh
and
yeah, the
then we
Mike Dell too is. So you hadn't swung the one pieces yet and stuff, but they
no,
still
we
got
have
some of
not.
those on. Yeah, um, you
Oh,
know, yeah, and you got that B iconic. That's a good bat right there, and the E
yeah.
equals MC squared. There's some good
And then
bats, dude.
the two California bats.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to put the Carolina Blue review out on that, and it ain't California Blue, it's Carolina Blue, but
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to put a review out on that soon in the
I
next
almost
week or
changed it.
so.
I was going to take the color off because I said this is not the right color. Should be
Yeah,
Duke blue color,
nah,
not Carolina blue.
yeah. Well, they decided not to be gay for a second, so just
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. That's why they went with this color. They wanted to look
yeah.
good with you and your clan. So
Yeah, but
you
no,
and
they
Trey,
that's a good bat right there too. So is that California Love bat. That's a solid
right?
bat. It's
Yeah, I
definitely
heard
not
some
a.
things. I heard some things
It,
about these bats that people were breaking them, and I haven't had. I mean, obviously,
I
you
hadn't
got
either.
all of us have hit them really good,
Yeah, dude.
and
And I
and we
let.
took so, and I
Yeah,
and even
we
like this
let.
one.
Yeah,
This one has 170 swings on it. From this is just us. I'm not counting the 50, 60 that Bill and his guys put it on. So right now there's probably 200 and really
yeah.
20 swings on this, and this is 210
Well,
swings.
a good rule of thumb, man, is like on that California Love, it breaks in a little bit faster than the California Blue, the Carolina Blue one does, in my opinion. It's not as inloaded as advertised, but it breaks in faster. With that being
Yeah,
said, me and you've hit enough bats to know when a bat's broke in, you're like, okay, this bat's really good right now. It's
right,
so good that I don't need to BP it no more. I need to put it in my bag because
right,
it's close, And if you want to game it, and you kind of got to get a feel for that because once a bat gets in that general range, put it in
right.
your bag, man. Don't keep hitting
Yeah,
them damn BP balls and then get mad and talk shit
yeah.
about the bat company and sitting there and say, "Oh man, it didn't last me." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, because it got hot as shit, and
And you
then you
kept
didn't let
swinging.
it, yeah, and stuff." So just don't keep swinging it. Just throw it in your
I think
bag.
that's like we were talking about. I think the one thing that we do differently, that not and obviously we have the time where people don't always have the time. Like you don't, you have to do so many reviews. You have you're doing everything. See, we're just
Yeah,
doing senior bats, so we're only and there's five of us, and regularly six of us when Chino can make it, but it's we I try to make sure we rotate bats. Like we don't swing the same one over and over and over and over and over.
I can't
Because
remember the number y'all. How many? So when y'all do a bat, how many swings per person do you do of one bat?
I
Like,
I try to do well. I try to keep them. Uh, I try to keep them about 15 swings at the most with the bat, but sometimes they get on a roll and you're just kind of like You know, like Bubba's real bad about it, and so is Bill. Like those are
Yeah.
like they don't count their swings, and I got and I'm trying to get better with them, not where they can cut because I try to stay about 25 swings total of 30 for each person, so we can go. So we're all staying in rhythm because if you start going 40 swings, which he thinks he's not, and I'll count and I go, yeah, it was 31 swings. No, it was only 22. Yeah, I know because I've done it before. I remember one time Dave had recorded me and I had taken 80 swings, right? But this is when I came back from my Achilles surgery, so I was like, you figure a year of not swinging, you're all geared up, and uh, yeah, man, I was. You start counting, you go, I only took 50 swings, and then you go back and watch it, and you're like, going, oh fuck, it was 80 swings.
Yeah.
Because you're hitting the ball, you're not really paying attention to how many swings. That's why I'm glad Billy brought us that net thing. And, we put 20, 25 balls in there. So when all those balls are gone, you should know you're done. And then when Charlie and Trey are bad about it, they'll take more balls instead of stopping them going, that's it.
Yeah.
And well, I'm like,
my point is like, though, with you guys, the way y'all do it, so y'all hit Tuesdays and Thursdays. So let's just say y'all do 15 balls. Majority of the time, now it's tough for you guys because you're hitting different bats because it's like sometimes you want to hit a bat more in a row to kind of get a feel for it. But like after 120 swings, man, if you can't figure out a bat, you're not gonna figure it out. But you guys hit it 2 days on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then you go on Friday and you tell people about it. You got a good tell how that bat is. That's why I like the way you guys do it. But the one thing you guys do that nobody else do, your swings aren't edited like mine. My swings are edited. And I'll be the first to admit it. But I mean, if I put shitty swings in on a video, people are gonna not watch. You know what I mean? I got to keep it going. I got to keep people watching it.
But I mean, we had talked about this, me and you, about it. Just I thought it was easier for us, but I mean, you see some bad swings, but the good thing about all of us is we don't have a lot of in row bad swings. We have one, maybe two. You can tell when I miss one, I get mad. I want to throw something. So Charlie's the guy that reels me back in. So he always tells me, calm down.
Yeah.
I can miss one and I can hit. Could have hit 5, 6 out in a row on the second field, and I missed that one, and I'm mad. I'm like,
oh yeah. Well, see, I get to cut out. Like when we get mad, when I get in a little rut or something like that, man, I'll cuss for 5 minutes straight, just cussing, and I'm just like, I gotta cut that stuff out. You don't want that on camera and stuff. But I mean,
no over here. I just gotta be conscious. I just gotta be conscious that the video's going. I can't get like that. I just gotta kind of get back on it and go. I mean, but like I said, for the most part, we don't miss a lot of balls. We hit a few here. That's what like when we go the 2 first rounds, I just do clips of us swinging, right?
Yeah.
It's the spinner balls and those evil balls, and then we've been swinging those game hardcore balls because that's what they swing in games. So,
and that's what you want to swing because that's what we're going to swing in the game now. Like if you're basing a review off, I saw somebody get mad or something because somebody started calling some dudes out for swinging 52 300s, right, for senior bats, and I'm going, instead of bitching about them, dude, if you don't like it, just watch something else. And like, exactly. I mean, to me, it doesn't make sense, but it's his thing, dude. Let him do what he wants to do. If you don't want to watch it, it's like the TV. Turn the damn channel. But the thing is like you want to hit game balls because that's what we're trying to do. Basically, what we want to do is give you as much information as we can before you buy a bat. Sometimes we can't get to the newest bat and get it out fast enough for you. So when you go buy a bat and you didn't listen to us, you're kind of taking a risk sometimes, but you kind of got a good idea. So go buy it. But then, but here's the thing. Sometimes somebody will go buy a bat and it brand new, go hit it. And me and you may not feel the same about that same bat as they do, and they get mad at us. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But what we want to do is try to give you as much information. We scale it, we do the radar, we test it. So we do the test. We don't do it testing because to tell you if this bat's going to fail compression at the tournament. We tell you how fast this thing breaks down. How it took us 120 swings, so it went from 230 down to 170, or vice versa. And how many swings it takes to break it in. And you tell them the balls. You want to use game balls. If you keep using these BP balls, They're heavy. They're bad for your bat. Now, if you're trying to break them in, I get it. It's cool. But I mean, that's why we try to use. You use the hardcores. That's what we use in tournaments. And everybody will sit there and fuss about those balls. But honestly, man, that's what we use in a game. And wouldn't you rather know what the bat feels like with a game ball?
Yeah,
because you guys do that.
And it was funny is that certain bats perform differently with, like when we swing those spinners to regular like game balls. So I will say the ball jumps more with certain bats with regular game balls. So and then there's certain bats that are better with spinners, which makes no sense to me. But I noticed that people want to buy those bats. What we're talking about, people want to buy that bat right away because they were advertising and like, oh, this is the best bat ever. You better buy it now. But you never swung it, and you and I have swung bats that have been terrible that people said this is the best bat ever.
Oh yeah.
And then you buy it and you go, this bat sucks. It don't fit my swing.
Yeah. And that's why you like. I'm not sitting there saying I'm the guy. All right.
Yeah.
You may not agree with me. So then find a channel. So like a good way, a rule of thumb to what I've always said. Go find a bat that's one of your favorite bats or a bat that you like and say, all right, this is that bat. Go on YouTube and search that bat. Say, hey, I like the Mike and Freak, whatever. And say, go look up Mike and Freak and go see what each bat reviewer says about it. And you say, okay, this guy I agree with the way he felt. Then pick another bat that you like and see if he agrees it's kind of the same way and say, that's your guy. Go listen to him a little bit more because it is a good rule of thumb to get more opinions. But if there's a guy that you can relate to, that's kind of like what you want to do with these, because there's so many bat reviewer guys out there. Not as many senior guys, but you got 3 guys out there. I mean, I'll take that 4. Chris Franks, Fenway VP. He does some senior stuff. You got Marcus, you got me, and then we got you. Who else? I'm losing it on the senior stuff. I don't know who else does some senior stuff.
Without, because obviously, I'm not saying Hendo doesn't do the senior stuff, but he's not old enough. I know he brings some senior guys out. Yeah, and he does more YouTube stuff, and
he has the guys hit it. Hendo typically doesn't hit it, but but like all around bats and stuff. Kind of find a guy you relate to and say, whatever. But we're not here to promote the shit. We're kind of trying to give you a review of it, and it does seem like a promotion sometimes, but we want you to. We got to gain your trust and you say, hey, my opinion, you go by based off my opinion. I was like, I think this bat's good. But dude, I'm not going to lie to you. We said it, we talked about it the other day. We were saying it's really hard to find a shitty senior bat.
No.
There's a few of them out there, but it's hard to find a bad senior bat.
We haven't swung any of them. Like even we had talked about, Bubba said he didn't really care for that blue Suncoast, the balance one, but once again, he goes, it's a good barrel. He's just not a balanced guy.
Because the weight doesn't fit him. And I get that. It
doesn't fit his swing. It doesn't fit my swing, but I could hit it. Charlie, I will say that bat's a more controlled swing bat.
Yeah.
Like what you do, what Charlie does, where you're controlling the ball and you know what you want to do.
Yeah, and what's crazy now is like I used to be that guy that always swung the balance bat. Now I like the end load, but whose swing has a shit ton of power and just thrives with the balance bat is Chad. Chad swings balance bats really good. That's like his favorite thing. Where me, not so much anymore. I like more of an end-loaded bat. I'm sorry about that, yo. We got a dumb dog in here.
No, it's all right.
But yeah, I mean that's just the way it is and stuff.
That's too low.
I'm gonna mess the damn dog up. But I mean you can that's why you with your group of guys, man, you got a mix of guys, and you guys got a shit ton of senior experience too, and that helps.
Yeah, you got Bill Blake, who played with Steele and in the 80s and 90s. I mean, he has a lot of experience, and he knows what it was like to be, at
the highest level.
The highest level ever. Like they used to go all over the place, just showcasing their home runs and all that. So, and he played with Masinko, so he played with this guy. So
Mr. Masinko, I think he just had a birthday, didn't he?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mike. So he's 70 years old, I think. Yeah, I think he just turned. Yeah, I just think he turned 70. And he's just coming back from some kind of operation too, I believe.
Well, you just had a birthday too, so you're old
Yeah,
as shit.
yeah,
You're old as
yeah. I'm
shit too.
old. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Still look good though. So I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
that's what it is, right? That's what Trey
yeah,
tells me all the time. But that motherfucker, I'm waiting for. So his girlfriend told me he had a picture of him with a perm, and I want to get that picture, so I want to make it my
oh
screensaver.
yeah,
I bet you he looks sweet as.
yeah.
I
Oh
know he
man,
probably. You know, Trey's that type of guy that probably in high school used to wear. You remember those OP shorts,
yep.
the corduroy ones? He probably wore those
Oh,
with
I didn't wear the corduroy, but I had some
He
OP
no,
shorts.
this is what Trey probably wore with the cutoff shirt, like a cutoff shirt, and then he
Oh, with the
wore like
halter
cowboy.
cut.
Yeah, he probably wore cowboy boots too. This
Yeah, yeah.
like I
Trey's not
already
here to
know.
defend himself. Yeah, he's not here to defend himself.
That's his
Trey's not
own
here
fault.
to.
Trey's supposed to be part of this. Trey's supposed to be. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be me and Trey, and we invite people on, and then before we do the reviews. But Trey's
yeah,
got this thing called he's a job, and he owns he owns two companies, so he has to do payroll and all that on
yeah.
Fridays.
Well,
I
short
told him
Josh will
do
wear some of them
payroll on
short
Thursday.
shorts, man. Yeah,
Huh?
exactly. Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
man,
he
skip a week for pay, man. The federal government did it, so hey.
I know. Yeah, just tell them like, hey, the federal government closed down. We just want. I got to do my
Yeah,
reviews. That's more
yeah.
important.
They'll
That's
probably
why I asked
understand.
them the other day. I go, "What's more important?" I'm just kidding with them. And I always
Yeah.
tell him, I go, "I know the owner. It's okay." And he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah. And yeah,
He says,
you'll see Josh out there wearing some Daisy Duke shorts and stuff. He'll
"That
show up sometimes, man. I'll be like, dude, hey, you going to hit in your underwear? I was like, come on, dude, just could you put some pants on or something? I mean,
that's
geez,
that's him and Trey, boy. I guarantee.
yeah, it's either full uniform or some
Oh
Daisy
yeah,
Dukes, and I'm
yeah. He
just like,
wears
come
a
on,
full. Yeah, I seen
dude.
the whole outfit he wears.
Yeah,
Yeah, that thing's
so
loud, bro. I mean, you can't miss that dude when he walks in the ball field.
no, well, see, so the reason he always wears uniforms is he's like, well, I'm gonna wear ball shit to the ball field. I'm gonna hit. We're out there all day. But the thing was, is Josh used to be sponsored by a uniform company, so they just used to give him crazy amounts of uniforms, and
Oh,
he would
really?
always wear it. So that's why he had so many uniforms, and he would wear the stuff. So,
No.
but yeah, yeah, he used to work for or be sponsored by a uniform company and stuff. So,
Oh, I
but
didn't.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, I
and
just
that's why
can't
you.
see. I just can't see wearing baseball pants to go hit BP right now. I just would rather wear sweats or shorts.
Bro, I don't wear baseball pants when I played. I ain't gonna do it when I come out there and take BP. I mean, I wear
Chino makes
shorts
us wear
24.
them. Chino makes us wear them, and we all have to look the same. So I don't mind baseball pants. The only difference is I like the ones with the pockets on the in the front now.
Yeah,
I've kind of gotten used to those pants. So
I hate pants, dude. I got too short of legs for pants, so
uh,
yeah, I wear shorts when it's cold. So
yeah, we made you know what Trey wears? You know those spandex that women wear. We got some of those, but we painted them
yeah,
like the color of the pants that we wear. So
yeah.
he wears that. So and
So
then
let's
and
wear
you know
big high socks over them.
yeah, big old high socks over them. So
Cool. Awesome.
yeah, you know that's what Trey and he wears the Birkenstocks out there too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's an
that's
image.
Trey
That's
with
an
a
image
cowboy
there.
hat with a cowboy hat too.
Yeah, and but yeah,
Well,
man, what y'all going to get into next? I mean, bat
well,
wise.
uh, the monster bats next, I
Oh
think,
yeah,
and then you know, obviously everything's kind of winding down. So hopefully, uh, me and Trey were supposed to talk about it about something else we wanted to swing, but I'm not too sure, so I don't want to say it yet. But I know the monster bat's probably next. Um,
that's a solid bat. I know
yeah, I
they're on
heard.
sale right now, so it's a solid
Yeah,
bat. It's
yeah,
not as inloaded, but it's a really good bat. On
it's just something to try different, you know, because
yeah,
obviously,
exactly.
like, I mean, we still haven't tried any anarchy bats. We still haven't tried. Um,
I
trying
could
to
see
think of what.
Charlie liking that bat, that monster bat. I could see him liking that bat.
Yeah, he swings. That's all ASA do that.
Yeah,
Oh, we haven't signed no pure seniors yet. I don't even know if they have any.
they do. I looked the other day. They got the ODB in the Doc Walker or something like that, or
Oh,
Doc something. Yeah, they got two. They restocked them because we did a review on them. I can't remember which one we did. It wasn't the ODB. It was the other one. We did a review on that because they were out of the ODB and it
right.
sold out. We did a review on it, sold out, and then they restocked it. But I talked to Chris Osborne, which is if you guys didn't know, partnered with Boomba, and he says he's got a new senior on the way coming out. He didn't say when, but he said that he's working on a senior now, another One Piece senior. So,
Well,
I
that's
mean,
fine. Yeah, those are
yeah,
like, but those are like the two main. I mean, I could think of Pure Anarchy that we haven't really swung no Eastons and Worth. Just we just got these Mikan in, but there's so
yeah,
many bats to choose from. That's the hardest thing. Is you're right. When you do these reviews, you want to make sure that
yeah,
people that spend money aren't buying something that doesn't fit them. Like that was
yeah,
one thing. Like I always tell people, like Bubba can swing any of these bats and hit 500 feet. That doesn't mean you're going to pick up the fucking bat and hit 500
yeah,
feet. And you might, like, and the good thing about bringing Bill out is we appeal to the older crowd too, so the older
yeah,
guys can see. Well, and Bill's starting to hit the crap out of the ball. He's in mid 80s, bro, for a
yeah,
73-year-old man, and he's hit 92 sometimes, 93.
yeah.
And I will tell you, the 2 home runs he hit this week
With
was with
that,
this bat.
well, he's spinning it well.
Yeah,
The
he's
last
spinning.
time I watched him, he's spinning the ball good right now, man.
Uh,
And stuff.
the homework I make these guys do is they have to go watch my hitting videos at home before they
Ah,
do.
okay.
So they got
I
to go
hear
watch
you.
my videos. So that's how they're getting better now. Just kidding.
Yeah.
So
It was funny because we were out there Friday night and they were talking about hitting with the pros. He said, "Aren't you gonna go out there, Adam?" I was like, "Why?" So I can show them what not to do. I was like,
I'm
"I can
sorry.
tell you, dude, don't ever do anything I do." I said, "You don't ever want that in your swing." But
Shit. Yeah, I always
uh,
told you the one thing I hate about your swing is you're a 900 hitter, and I don't know where I would play you. Like you
yeah,
can't. You're the type of hitter that if you play in the middle or second or short, it's hard to line up where you're going to be at. So
well, they knew how to get me out Saturday. They put that damn Chicago ball in. They got me out that one time. The 2 games I played, they got me out with that ball.
It was probably the Bud Lights you were drinking. That's how they got you.
No, I did. I did drink Bud Light on Saturday, but I didn't drink any in the first game. I'll put it that way. But they put it in the middle of the game. We broke out and played a little bit of
Sleeper.
Chicago ball. Yeah, I supposed to got some bats in from them today, so I ain't got home yet to go see what I got in. So I'm a little
This is
excited.
my sleeper bat. This is my sleeper bat right now. This is
Yeah,
Spartan.
you haven't seen a
Some
lot out
Spartan belt.
of the this year out of the proton bats right now. So
No,
I swung
they're
that a
too,
little bit and take a little longer to break in than the first
yes.
ones, but it's a solid bat, man.
I've gotten so good at cutting the ball with this. It's crazy. Like that's why I
Yeah,
like this bat a lot. There's, you know, the Matt Brady bat from Louisville, the 240.
yeah,
I cut the crap out of the ball with that. I don't know what
yeah,
it is with that bat but like this bat, I really cut the ball really well with. I like the matted finish on it, and this is a sleeper bat. The Spartan bats, every one of them bats are. I mean, like I don't know what I heard. I don't want to say I heard negative thing. I just didn't hear nothing like really
yeah,
positive.
yeah. I
And
just
those
didn't hear
bats
anything
are
about it. Yeah, I just didn't hear
yeah,
nothing about it.
their bats are really good. The Firebird's new tech. They got some newer bats coming out, but like that Leonidas bat, it's on sale. How would you not want to buy that bat for wintertime, bro? That
Yeah,
bat, we put 600 swings on it, and Charlie has it now because he loved that bat. So I mean, 600 swings, bro, on a bat, and
yeah,
didn't blow up in our hands, and that's with all of us swinging. And trust me, we were trying to beat the crap. I actually got 99 and 100 with that bat, and that was just trying to hit. I was trying to hit as hard as I could
yeah.
for drives,
Well, I
And
was trying to get one of the Spartan bats, and I wasn't sure if they were still. And I know there was some stink about this shit,
I'm,
and I'm not. But about
I'm
them,
working on that. I'm working on it.
yeah. Well, there was some stink saying whether they were. I didn't know if they were USSSA certified or not, and I didn't want to buy a bat
They're
if it
certified
wasn't
for
you.
everything. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
certified.
and come to find out later on, but I didn't know that day, so that day I ended up getting a California bat instead of that one, and then because me and Chad hit, I want to say the Maximus. Is that a 2-piece bat?
Yeah, the black one with the red writing.
Let's see. All right. I don't want. I think that's what it was, but I think we got a prototype or something. So, and then I was told later it wasn't the same. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's the
that's the
last
only
time we
one.
swung.
Yeah, yeah, that was the only one we swung. I think so. That was
Yeah,
but yeah,
the three before the Firebird, the original ones was that Maximus, which was black, I think 12 and a half, half ounce, and then they had the Leonidas as a 1-piece 3/4, and then the Apollo that's supposedly a balance bat, but feels more like a 1/4 ounce inload.
yeah,
Then Their new Firebirds, that new tech that they have, man, those barrels are phenomenal, bro.
I think so. Like the Firebird or whatever the one we had a super thin handle, kind of like Onyx. And I could see someone like Billy liking that because it's got that super thin handle on
Oh,
that.
Billy swung it good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the Onyx, like my guys swing like Tony. Yeah, if y'all seen Tony on the channel,
Yeah.
he gains that Army Green bat. That's his favorite one. He's got like 2 or 3 of them. I gave him the one we reviewed, and then he went and bought another one. That's what he's getting because he loves that handle and that rubber knob.
Yeah,
And
that's what this is right here. You can feel it on this
yeah,
Derek Williams bat too.
yeah, and that's a really good bat right there. We reviewed that. I mean, that was a fun bat to hit.
He's a good guy, man. I like Derek.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, he's really nice, genuine guy. So.
And then you got Chad. I'm trying to remember what Chad swings. Chad still swings that black and yellow Dudley Mastery. That's his favorite bat, but he'll switch it up to a balanced bat every once in a while.
This bat's really good. I don't know. I heard the guy's not a good guy, but I heard this.
He's not, man. No, I heard he cooks puppies and shit. So
yeah,
I mean,
probably does.
Yeah.
What a bastard.
Yeah. Josh is swinging that green Jawbreaker 2-piece DDT Jawbreaker.
Oh,
that's what
Alan Hancock's bat.
Yeah, he was gaming that, and then my 2 gamers are like it's 2. Depends on how I feel, and it was that puppy kicker's bat, the puppy kicker,
yeah.
and then the iconic suicide awareness. Those are the 2 in my bag that I swing.
This bat's really good.
But I will tell you, I'm not gonna lie, they might have a run for the money with that X bat because that spin tech. I like how you can spin the ball with that bat. And it's more inloaded than those other blackouts. This was probably the most inloaded version out of all those blackout one pieces, in my opinion. That's why I really like it.
My favorite, actually, short porch bat is the Chili Dipper. I mean, it's honestly that bat.
That's a good bat. That's a good bat. I wish I got heavier, but it was a good bat.
It is a bat that if I need to hit a home run, I can hit a home run. If I need to go backside, go backside. So that's how I can tell. I mean, you're not gonna, for the most part, you can't go up there and go, I'm gonna hit a home run every time, or I'm gonna hit this shot, because pitching comes involved, and when you play a higher level like we do, when you play major plus bracket, they know how to pitch to you.
Yeah,
they know what you like, so they're not gonna throw you that, and then they're gonna try to get you to swing something out of the zone. And so if you're trying to push the ball, and they know you're trying to push it to the right field, they're gonna try to keep you in as much as possible. So certain bats you can do things with, and that's what I always tell people. If I can do this, and this with the bat, then that bat works for me and all.
Exactly. Yeah. And like on miss hits, man, if you start chasing shitty pitches and then you're still hitting it good.
Yeah.
That's your bat. I was big on that E=MC², and then when I picked up the suicide awareness, I was just like, I ain't even picked up that yellow one in a minute. I love that bat, but I just like the loading better on that suicide awareness better.
Yeah.
It just fit my swing more. And then I'll tell you another bat is kind of a sleeper bat for short portion. You don't hear anybody talking about. It's the Todd Cox, that green and yellow bat or whatever. I can't remember the name.
Good one, yeah. I like
Sin
that
City.
One.
The Sin City. That's a good bat. It is light, but so was Christian. Yeah, Christian's bat was that the Chili Dipper was a little light for me too, but you could spin it whatever.
It was good. I liked it. It was
ours was lighter.
Yeah, the 27.5 is really good. Like I mean, it's a little light, but I could still control the. Obviously, like this, like I like the Onyx Tiffany bat too. That was a really good one. That loading. I like the loading. What's funny is I thought I liked the sledgehammer effect bats, which I do. But that's why I said when I take different bats with me, it's because one day I might be super strong, one day I might not be. One swing you might be off. I've done it before where I've switched bats. I know that's not supposedly that's a no-no, but I don't know where it's written in the books you can't swing whatever the.
Yeah, but like Johnny Dykes told it to me one time. He sat down and talked to me. He's like, man, I could go on a Friday and I am wide open. I'm swinging fast. By the time I get to Sunday, man, he says I might have to swing a different bat because he says my legs are tired. And he says I'll go to a little bit lighter bat or something like that. And honestly, man, your swing goes in phases. I know everybody says you want to keep your swing consistent, but sometimes your swing goes in phases. And you're like one weekend, I'm like, man, I'm wearing right center out this week, so I'm just going to live there or something. Or I'm pulling the ball down the line, and that sometimes will be dictated by a bat too. And
Yes.
It's kind of like that's why it's good to have multiple different bats. And stuff like that. Yeah, there's no cookie cutter way. I know some people say the scale weights. I get the scale weights, so before you buy them, you say, "Hey, I should go up a size, or I should stay the same, or go down a size in this." But there's no cookie cutter way that you have to have your loads. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it. Now, a lot of people may disagree with me, but like you we do the loads. So, hey, I want to. If I buy this bat, is it going to run heavy? Is it going to run light? Whatever. That's kind of like why I do it. I don't feel like my weight has to be a certain weight in the hands or a certain weight in the inload for me to be successful with a bat. Just it depends on your swing sometimes, and I know, and you do want to be consistent, but man, some things you just can't help,
No.
and someone like me and you that do bat reviews.
Oh, yeah.
We swing so many freaking bats that it screws with your swing, you're like you kind of almost got to go with. Typically, you would want a super sledgehammer bat, but you want to go with something. You'll probably end up going at a half-ounce in load because you're kind of in between. So it's just it's different for everybody, man, and stuff. But you know what? It's fun to try them all. It's like. It's like women's boobs. I want to see every one of them motherfuckers. I mean,
absolutely. If you see one, you want to see them all.
Damn right. So you just
except for Trey. Trey don't want to see. He only wants to see guys.
Yeah.
You're right. I never heard that analogy, but you're right. Sounds great. I mean, the problem, like I always said, like I was telling me and Bubba talked about it because we played in Kerrville a couple weeks ago. I didn't have one of my best tournaments, and he didn't either. But you got to think, we had weather was factored in it.
Yeah,
we've been reviewing bats all week. We didn't swing our gamers, and I told him going forward, the week like when we're going to Vegas. So not this week, the week after, we're gonna swing just our games. So to get ready. So we don't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we won't do like maybe swing maybe one round of live but majority is just going to be you swinging your own bat to get ready because you need to get right. You don't want to go to a big tournament like that and bat fucking, 500. You want to bat 800. You want to help your team out the best you can. So I've never wanted to hurt their swing by us swinging. Yeah. Because like these, like all the bats we're reviewing, too light, and this is right there. So out of the 7 bats we're swinging, very too light. I would never game these weights. I'm not saying I wouldn't do the bats, the weights. So I have to stand there and I have to wait, like I subconsciously.
Yeah.
So like when I get into like a league night game, my hands are back here because the bat's heavier, and I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm like, because you're not used to the weighting of the bat because you've been swinging a 20, and that's why I tried to stay at 27s. Like it's right in the middle because me and Charlie swing like 28s. Bill swings 27s with Trey. Bubba swings at 26 and Chino swings at 25, and he's the odd man out. So it's always going to be 20, maybe 26.5 if we get those, but 27s for sure. And then that way it kind of stays in the middle of us. The hardest thing is that now when we used to hit with Dave, we used to get 2 or 3 different of the bat, and we would have different weights. So you might get 26, 27, and 28. So we all got to try what we wanted, but it was different.
Like, with the Mayor bat, I got yours in a 27, and it still feels a little light. Like it feels,
28 feels. I needed a 29 in mine if they ever.
Yeah, so it feels a little bit light, but I don't know if a 28 would be too heavy for me. But but with the Iconic, the Suicide Awareness, I swing that in a 26, but it's got a lot more inlet. The weight's down toward the end. Sure. And I'll start with that some days because I do think the Mayor bat's it's got a little bit hotter barrel, or at least, and they're testing about the same. But I feel like I can stay back with the Iconic, but when my swing's on and my timing is good, then I'll switch over to your bat and go, okay, if I want to burn somebody or do something like that, then I'll switch over to that bat or something like that. But or just hit the hole harder. But I mean, honestly, I can't go wrong with either. But sometimes when I was younger, I used to swing the heaviest bat I could because I had such a bad habit of, not staying back. I'd get out there on my front foot, and I would always try to stay. And if you're early, I'd always go hit. My thought process was go early. Then if I was too early, then I'd have two Bud Lights, and then I'd think
No, two
less.
Bud Light. Yeah.
Yeah,
So every
but
time there's
yeah,
two, there's another six Bud Lights right into it. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
So
I understand. Like, I don't want to say I'm too early, like with the, but some of these bats are really light. Like, it takes a minute to get used to them. Like,
yeah, oh
even like
yeah,
the Suncoast bats, they're great barrels, right? But their hand weight is like, it's a lot. Like, I mean,
well,
they're
every
all in
I
tens.
yeah,
They're all in
somebody
tens, and you're
somebody messaged me today. I can't remember if it was on YouTube or Facebook Messenger. And said, what do you think of the weights of the Suncoast? I said, dude, they're phenomenal bats. I said, but every time I order a Suncoast, I go up a weight. I said, I have to. I just have to go up 1 ounce in there because they got so much hand weight in their bats. Their
right.
barrels are phenomenal and stuff. I mean, the one you just picked up, we're in the process of reviewing it right now. But yeah,
It's
because
a good
the
bat.
guys on my team love the Suncoast and stuff. That's what a lot of the guys on my team swing, or at least
This
three or four of them.
this
But
has 460 swings on it. Still testing 180.
yeah, I can see
Well, I
that.
mean,
Yeah,
that's a good bat for you to. Like I tell everybody, if you can get anything over 300 on a bat, it's good. I mean, the
yeah.
problem is like I mean, I'm sure that Blackout X is good, but I bet you that's not a BP bat. I bet you that's
No, yeah. I wouldn't like. I haven't tested mine. I've probably put 120 swings on mine, and
yeah.
I have not. I have not tested it yet. I hadn't had a
I saw
chance. I had.
I saw Marcus got down to 165 on his or 160.
Yeah,
So that's pretty low. Like you would never want, and that was just one round. I mean,
and when I hit mine, we only hit those red stitch balls. So those red
yeah, the
stitch,
mortar, yeah,
the
yeah.
44 375 balls, and those are. I mean, I don't hit hard, but
Those are my favorite.
those balls,
I'd say
but
that on that.
they're not bad on your bat. To me,
No.
it's one of the best BP balls out there
Oh
because
yeah.
if you scale it compared to other balls, um, it's like 6.1 ounces, 6.2. And then if you go say, let's just say you get an evil ball, which is a great ball, and
Right.
it'll go far. Or if you get some of those spinners, they're like 6.5 plus, man. And even the hardcores are heavier. So if
Yeah, they are.
and that's not good for your bat. But I'm telling you, your velos will be as good, if not better, with those little red stitch balls, but they won't damage your bats.
Oh yeah. Well, I will tell you that those are my favorite balls. Those mortar, the red stitch.
Yeah.
I even said that when I was because we have a bunch of those too, so I still use those balls. But when we try to like what you said is giving real opinion about a bat. You
Yeah.
want to swing the hardcore balls because that's what everybody's swinging in a
And,
tournament.
and and I got like 2 bags of them, man. That's what we mix it up between those red stitch and the hardcores. Now, here's what I will do, and this is the only thing I do. Sometimes because Josh hits the ball so hard, I'll pitch him the red stitch balls because I think it'll save the bat compared to pitching him the hardcore balls, which
Yeah.
will, they're heavier and stuff. But I don't dare. We don't bring. I mean, you can believe in me or not. I don't really care. But like, we don't hit the hard stuff. Like, we don't hit stadium balls. We don't hit the hard, heavy BP balls
The
because we're
Jokers,
trying to. Yeah, we don't hit stuff like that. I mean, we're not out there for like. We're
Black
not trying to
Metallics.
get our velos and stuff like that. I'm not doing a promotion. I'm
Oh,
doing a
you could
bat review.
tell. I mean, you could tell the difference. The one time I hit 110 was with the Joker ball,
Yeah.
and and then the red stitch ball I can hit 98, 899. I
Yeah.
guarantee. I guarantee a Joker ball is going to even bet harder than they're hard, and they give you better velo than a hardcore ball.
We got some 24
got
hard balls
I
sent
got
to
like
us.
12 of those Joker balls. I mean, we put them to the side, but I'll tell you right now, we've hit them just to see what the velo does to. And you're
Yeah.
right. It's like
No,
fuck night and day,
yeah.
bro.
We
Night and
we
day.
we got some of those it was like I can't remember what they were like. They weren't jokers, but they had like they were like 500 compression. I remember if they were 44 or 47 500s or something
No,
like
the
that.
mortar, the
Yeah, yeah.
red and black stitch one. Yeah, those
Yeah.
motherfuckers. They're
So
like
we
a
were hitting them and we had 24 sent to us and we hit them. And we had already done our reviews and stuff like that. And we hit them, and we were just like seeing the distance. We were like, okay, I get why people
yeah,
hit these things because they're fun. I mean, they're
yeah. It's fun
absolute
to.
fun.
Oh,
But you can feel it, dude. When you hit it, you feel that barrel just collapse, man. And I mean,
oh
it's
yeah,
just terrible for your bat and stuff. And
yeah, for
but
sure. That and the
I
Joker ball.
yeah,
Yeah, the demon balls was the other one. Like when you hit it, like you can see how much different.
yeah,
But you don't unless you're in an outlaw league or something, which we don't really ever have here. I mean, we
Yeah,
really
we
actually
used to
have
have them all
to.
the times, but the ones we have aren't anything like. But I don't even bring mine to the field because I know what the guys like Chad or Josh or like screw will they'll mess with me and they'll pitch one in there and they're like, damn dude, you hit that one. And I'm like, oh, it was one of them balls. And
Yeah,
I'm like, well, dude, I don't want that shit. I want to know how I really hit, and stuff. But yeah, dude, you'll hit stuff and you're like, holy shit, that's
I don't
fun.
mind hitting one if I'm hitting everything else good. And I said, man, I really want to see if I can get like 110.
Yeah, we got a
Okay,
bag. There's a bag at the house. I'd have to go find them, but yeah, I don't even bring them to the field because it
well, just
just
send
leads
it to
to
me.
bad shit.
I'll sing them for you. I don't care.
All right. Oh, we'll see if we can get Josh to hit you some from where we're at. So,
Yeah, he could
yeah,
probably hit it from there too.
yeah,
Him and
you
Bubba can
know,
hit back and forth.
yeah,
So
yeah, you
yeah,
know,
he's your Bubba.
yeah, you
Like
know,
he's Bubba's but Bubba's our age.
yeah. Josh is a young man.
Bubba's a year younger. Like his birthday's 2 days after mine, but he's a year younger. So
Oh, okay,
like I turn 53 next in 2 weeks, and he turns 52. So
okay,
he's also uglier than me. I'm pretty looking guy, so
yeah,
I got to keep the ugly dudes. They usually bat first, so I get them out of the way. We go ugliest to best looking. So that's
Well,
how.
if you throw the ugly dude out there, it might scare the other team, and they might kind of,
Yeah, that's why you should bat lead off.
they're more on their heels than their toes. So,
Yeah. What does it say?
but
So I can't force it. Oh yeah, for sure with the Joker. Absolutely, Dennis. Absolutely. That's what I was telling Adam. When I hit that one that was 110 was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. But imagine hitting like eight to 10 Jokers in a row. Just imagine hitting those balls in a row.
yeah.
Freesh.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like when we did it, we had the radars, but I mean, believe it or not, my radar I get more lift. I mean, I'll get distance, but
I gotta figure that out. Like
yeah,
I'm still playing with that, like the moving the radar around because sometimes like it feels like you hit the ball harder, and
yeah,
then I'll cut one and I get better velo, and I'm like, what the, like I
yeah. I
don't
know. Well,
I don't know if
it's
it's my
like
angle.
yeah, yeah. Take a picture of it next time and send it to me because Josh is my radar rain man, and dude, he
Oh
knows it because he's messed with it so much because he's a radar nut. And dude, but we can sit there and Josh can sit behind the screen he'll sit where the pitcher's at. And
yeah.
he can almost tell you 1 mile an hour difference what your velo is by just looking at it. It's
Oh
crazy.
wow.
He's very accurate. Um and stuff. Like he did it. We got a video of him over the 300-foot fence away, and we hit a ball, and he could read the radar from there. I was just like accurately, like dead. I mean, dead on. I was like, there ain't no freaking way. And we were like, what the hell, dude? But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he's a nut, man. He's radar rain man.
Oh,
So
radar.
yeah,
Rain Man. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's Billy and Charlie. There are Sheldons, so
yeah,
they are
yeah.
definitely the guys that if you listen to both of those guys talk about bats, it's like when you're in. It sounds like to me like Charlie Brown, talking. That won't-
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, like
exactly.
you're
Because
talking
they're
to the
talking
teacher.
to, hey man, say that we the normal people can understand. Like
Yeah,
what y'all are talking about, dude. They are definitely they're 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 very intelligent when it comes to bats. I mean, like we all bring something different, and we
yeah.
all understand the bats, but those two guys are, yeah, they're on a different level. They're like Josh, I guess. So when it
Josh is
comes to
like, yeah, like I can ask Josh and say, hey, give me your opinion. And dude, he'll give me,
oh
5 pocket, book on the thing.
oh, that's Charlie, man. That's
And
Charlie.
then like if I can get Chad is like bad hit good, but
Yeah,
when he's hitting it and you ask him, he's brilliant and he's got the one liners and he was like, yeah, I feel some handle flex in this or whatever. He'll
yeah,
talk about the load. He'll sit there and say how this bat is. But like when I put him on the spot, yeah, it's just like he don't want to talk. But when you get him off to the side, some bitch won't shut up. I mean, he just da 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 da. And then Josh, you get him on camera. I'm like, dude, I can only do 10 minutes. Come on,
yeah. I
let's
only
hurry
get 10 minutes.
it
I don't need you to be all
up.
15 minutes of it. Yeah,
Yeah, and
and
Josh is crazy smart, dude. I mean,
yeah,
he's a
Josh is
super
one of those
intelligent.
guys that does the 1A, 1B, 1C.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's accurate.
yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
But he knows his shit, and he's good for the channel, and he hits the absolute shit out of it. So
Yeah, I've seen his numbers, bro. Yeah, I don't. I just imagine his whip on those balls because the way he holds the bat,
oh
and
yeah,
hits it, and then when he comes through, I'm like 110. I'm like 114. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
well he'll sit there, dude. The one
Who
thing he
you mad at?
does,
That's what I
I
was thinking. Who
know.
you mad at, bro?
Well, he'll sit there and he's never mad. That's what's crazy.
No, I know,
But he'll sit there
but
and say, he'll sit there and change his swing, and he'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do the Andrew Collins swing with this bat," or he'll sit there and say, "Hey, you got with this bat." He'll sit there and take a DDT, and he's like, we got you got to whip the ball more with this bat and stuff." And I listen to his stuff because I edit all the video, and I hear the stuff he says, and he's just like he changes his swings for the bats. Either way, he hits the shit out of it, but he'll just say, "This is how you got to swing this bat," or "This is how you got to do it," like that. And
that's good.
he's right. He's right on the most part, but most of us don't change our swing so much
Yeah, you
to.
got to change. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we noticed that. Like, I noticed it takes. Bill even says that sometimes it takes you 8 swings to get used to a bat, and you figure
yeah,
out the swing of the barrel, the weighting. Yeah, because if you go from these two balance bats, I'll take this
yeah,
for instance. They're two different bats.
yep,
I'm not going to swing this one piece the same as this two piece. Plus, the
no,
weighting on this is more like a quarter. This is definitely more of a balance bat.
yeah,
Both
and
great barrels, both great bats. I'm just saying it.
yep, you're exactly right. And you take that two piece, it's got a little flex in that handle where the one piece don't have any flex, and it's
And
got a little bit more
honestly,
inlet.
this one's lighter than both of these, which
Yeah,
is
mine's a little bit light too. You know.
lighter than both of those, and that's this is supposed to. I think it's supposed to be a half ounce. I don't really know
It
too much
is. It
about the
is. It
Falcons.
is. It is. But
I
they're
know
all
this
three
one
hot
is.
ass bats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're all
hot
three
bats.
hot.
The barrels are.
Yeah.
They just need to make 28s. That's all I know.
Yeah. Yeah. But they are USSSA certified now, so which is good, stuff like that. Because
Is
I
it so?
ain't gonna lie, if I gotta buy a bat, I want to make sure I can swing it.
Oh, you got your buddy Charlie on here talking to you now,
Oh
Mister
yeah.
and Mister fucking Rayman himself right there. What's the other Sheldon?
Yeah. I
I'm
can't. I
telling
can't.
you,
I can't see
what?
the
Yeah, no, I just saw
comments.
it. Charlie and Bill are Sheldons for sure, man. They
Yeah.
definitely break down. Like Charlie's the type of person that go like this on the bat. Oh, this got 60 swings on it. Like he's that kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Oh
he's that. He'll smell it. Smell like Trace on me.
yeah.
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 Like
Oh
he's
yeah.
that kind of guy. Like, but everybody needs
Yeah.
that kind of guy to
Yeah.
understands the bats like that. Like, I'm not kidding, dude. That dude can tell you like he'll go like this, like the barrel change, and he'll be like, okay, well that one's good. Like he goes, I'm gonna hit this next one out, and he'll hit it far, and you go, yeah, see, I told you it's ready. I'm like, yeah, damn. All right, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah,
Like
I ain't gonna lie. I've swung so many damn bats. You would think me and you would both know, but
yeah,
they
no.
see things different
No, they do
and
think,
stuff.
and they hear things different, or they watch a swing different, or they go, "Oh, you did this," and then I'll go back and watch the video. I'm like, "Fuck, he's right. I did do that." Like, it's
Yeah,
like, how do you watch that while you're watching the ball go over here, but you see me do that? Like, how do you see that? Like, so
yeah.
I pay attention more to swings than I do the ball, just to see
I
where their
don't.
hands are at.
Oh, dude, I got so much ADD. I'm at the ball field. We'll go, and I'm like, he hit that one good. Is the machine
Yeah,
pitching good? Hey, look at
yeah,
that girl. Hey, there's. I
yeah.
wonder if I get any
Look
more
at that
Bud Light
girl.
in the cooler. Yeah,
But
I get more
like,
Bud
cool,
Light in the
yeah.
cooler.
Squirrel,
But
right?
yeah,
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 squirrel.
exactly.
There you go.
So
Yeah,
yeah, and everybody's like, yeah, they'll be like, watch his swing. I'm like, yeah, he hits it far. Cool. I mean,
yeah.
I don't. I should focus more sometimes on that stuff. Maybe I'd learn something, but yeah, I just
Well, I mean, my swing's never going to change. I mean, only thing I've done differently in the last, especially since my Achilles surgery in 22 coming back, was I went heavier. Charlie had preached to me going heavier. You need to go heavier, and I was defiant as all get out. And then when I came back and I started swinging the heavier bats, I was like, oh, now I know what he's talking about. I don't
yeah.
have to
Oh
swing as
yeah.
hard. I just let the bat do the work. I hit it. I cut the ball 75 to 85, and it's gone. And Chino's a big believer in this. Hey, anything over 305 is showing off. It
Yeah.
counts the same. Yeah, it's nice to watch Bubba hit him 450, but he didn't get no extra runs for him hitting that, and I hit mine 325.
Well,
So
I get it too, because I mean, you could hit two guys that go 7 for 10,
yeah,
and one dude could hit 100-mile-an-hour line drives, and another guy can hit 70-mile-an-hour line drives. Tomorrow, they're both 7 for 10. So I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. It's still the same.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're
But I
right.
mean,
Exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, because uh, as long as you're getting on base, it doesn't matter, Or, as long as
Don't
you're
get me
batting 700,
wrong.
800, that's all that should matter.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the oohs and ah swings. I mean, you go,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah, but
Yeah, damn, he got that
but
one. Oh, damn, yeah. Like, yeah, I like to hit those ones out of the stadium too, but when I do
yeah,
hit them, it's not as frequent as Bubba, or
yeah, I
so
know.
you can
No,
always tell.
I got to get Josh out there some of the tournaments so many people can see him swing because he won't go travel nowhere. So I got to get him to go out there to some of them tournaments and
Yeah, he
stuff.
needs a
But
travel, bro. That's what I mean. Like everybody can. Hey, maybe you should push his line like I push Trey's line of thongs. You can push his pant, his Daisy Dukes he wears all the time.
yeah, I'm gonna
Push
pass on
those.
that. So
Yeah, maybe get some money out of it. Like I tell people, I was like, I'm gonna set up a booth and just put Trey thongs and he'll sign them for you. Like
yeah, yeah,
So
that's hey man, as long as they're not black, you can see the marker. Just get one of
yeah,
them
you can
white
see. Yeah,
markers.
yeah. Well, that and you don't want to see the booty stains. I don't want to get them white either.
No,
So
yeah. Oh, so they're worn. They're game worn.
yeah, these are
Oh,
game worn ones. I'm
so
gonna
they're worth
send
they're
game
worth
worn
more
ones.
money that way. So
Yeah, they're worth.
yeah,
You can smell it later when you leave.
yeah. Wear
Yeah,
it for
hey,
an eye patch. Wear it for an eye patch on the way out or something. Yeah.
or you
So
can put it over your rear view mirror. Hang up there to go Trey's thong.
yeah. See the flies flying around
See
the
the
rearview
flies
mirror.
around. Yeah, Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shit.
Trey's if Trey's not watching, his fucking ears are fucking burning. No,
Yeah.
he's like he
No.
always gets mad. He goes, I can't even defend myself. I said, well, you should have been off, motherfucker.
Yeah. You should
That's
have
your
come
own
on,
fault.
dude.
That's
Yeah.
your own fault. Oh, look, he said something. What did he say? Hey, he goes, I can't read it. They're all talking bad shit about me. No, everybody loves you, Trey.
Yeah, dude. Nobody hates on Trey.
Nobody
Everybody
hates
loves
on
Trey.
Trey. We all love some Trey, as
Yeah.
Charlie says. Charlie will hit one out and go, Trey. He'll do that. He says that's what the bat will say when Trey hits it
Ah.
because he knows how sweet he is. So, yeah, it's all fun, dude. They're, like those guys are family to me, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I do anything for them. They do, I would think they do the same for me. So, I mean, we all talk shit. We don't just talk we talk outside. And obviously I hang out. Trey owned the bar, so I've been over there a few times. So,
Yeah. I mean, it's like my brother, man. These guys are like brothers to me, and
yeah.
like if
What's up,
I
bro?
might talk
Yeah.
a little shit about them or something,
Yeah.
and then but if someone else does it, I'll
Yeah,
be
it's
like,
different.
hey,
Yeah.
bro, I
Yeah,
can
it's
say
not
that
gonna.
shit, but it ain't gonna work with you,
Yeah,
brother. So you might be one quiet.
it's like me and Shane from the hits with Marcus. I can talk
Yeah.
shit about the Navy because but you can't say none of you were never in the military.
Nah.
That's just something we've earned between each other.
Yeah.
It's just shit
Exactly.
we talk shit to each other. Like I still, him and Chad, they were Navy guys, and obviously they probably dated each other when they were in the
They
Navy.
probably did.
And so Trey fit right in the middle of that. So he was,
That'd be a
Trey,
weird
Trey's
sandwich.
because Trey owns a construction company. He wears that hard hat with the tank top and the jean shorts and the cowboy boots or the construction boots when
Yeah,
he
and you
goes
got
up there.
You got two Navy guys. You can start the village family again,
There
man.
they are,
So
village people. Yeah, we got Trey. He can, if you ever watch any of my TikToks, you can hear all of Bubba's songs. I play all the lovely songs for him because the first one I played for him was "Raining Men." So
I did
he
that,
kind
dude. This is a true story, dude. So Josh was hitting a bat, and it was for a certain company, and I don't want to go into more of that. I took the bat and I put that song on the video of him hitting. And
yeah,
I was just doing it, just trying to give him shit because I was saying he was gay or something. And we
yeah.
sent it, and that dude posted it. And I said, "Oh my god!"
He
He
actually
posted it. Yeah. So I called. I said, "Dude, pull that video down. Pull that video down."
Yeah,
Dude,
put
I
that
was
down,
just
man. Come on, man.
yeah.
No, don't put
But
that.
yeah. So and
Yeah,
he
I
was
do it on
like,
TikTok. It's just a joke. I mean,
"Yeah,
because if you can't fuck with each other, there's no point in even trying to do
nah,
this.
man." There's so many
It's
dudes trying to tear everybody down, and
yeah,
piss.
yeah.
Softball is so cynical, man. You got to have some fun, man. I mean, you
Oh
got to
yeah,
have
for
some fun.
sure. I mean, you got to be able to. I mean, you spend all these weekends with these same guys for the most part. Like me
Yeah.
and Trey play on the same team with Chino, and now Bubba next year. So it's all the same guys. So when we talk, you're gonna spend weekends. I spend the hitting with them. obviously you got to get along. You know, it's not going to work, and each one of us is different. You know, we're all different. You know, Charlie and I are the only ones that were in the military, so the rest of those guys are losers. So I always tell them, you know, just
yeah.
well,
You put
I mean, but this is what's fun is we could talk shit to each other because they don't, you know. But we all bring something different to the table. We all do things differently. We all have a different, you know, like you said, not just the hitting, but for each other. You know, like I think our show's entertaining because we talk shit to each other.
Yeah.
I think that's like, and we're not scripted. We're not, you know.
Hey, you guys. Shh. Sorry. It's my nieces. You there, dude? You froze up a little bit. I can't hear you. Who's doing that? I guess he's gone, man. Guys, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm going to sign off because he froze up on my end. So, guys, I'll check y'all later. Check you later, Clem. Just give me a call later, bud.